Okay, I almost completely started the stream without even having my headset plugged in properly. Anyhow, hey everyone, Arctic Shadow here, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So previously, it was the end of the world! And Finon here tried to start the Aranova, but then things got kind of screwy. And then the obviously evil guy was evil all along, who would have guessed? And well, I ended up here because, well, I was doing some of the daily stuff, and, well, better safe than sorry. I didn't want to stick around with Cyrene and accidentally trigger a cutscene or whatever. Speaking of Cyrene, I do have her now, although, well, as far as whether or not I would be able to use her, that is a whole other problem. But first, speaking of my dailies, let's just go ahead and take care of that right now, before we go any further.
You're spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
For tomorrow!
Like that,
On the still waters of oblivion.
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Feeling spiffy?
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn! Empty shell, so without substance. Sun tear the sky! Empty shell.
Hey there, Ninja. You just missed me doing the recap where the obviously evil guy was obvious all along, and... oh, well, that's right.
To ash.
This guy here wanted to start the Aranova, but instead we went back in time, and apparently now we're BFFs with him and Cyrene, who's the smuggest pink girl I think I've ever seen. Maybe even... actually, Natsuki was never really smug, was she? I don't think so. She was more grumpy than smug. Okay, let me just grab all this. Okay, there we go. Oops. And, well, there she is. Kind of hard to believe that that small, smug girl's gonna grow up to become... this. You're giving me Alice vibes. I just realized. She's giving me some very strong, like, Alice vibes. And also, since I don't have a good Lycone for her, I just gave her the Lycone of her, that has a picture of her younger self. Do I even have anything I can give her? No, I don't. God damn you. Where do I get these things, then? Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that, then. Well, then again, not like I was exactly in a hurry to use her. Of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are expert at this game would probably tell me that Cyrene is pointless unless she's a Dolan too, which mine is not. But I don't care, damn it. I mean, just look at this woman. She's got her wedding dress for you and everything. And she has... I did not realize her hair was rainbow. Oh, Cyrene, I have a ring this big for you. It was... Oh, no, not you. Well, you are a different story. But anyway, I have a ring this big for you. It took me a long time to make, so I hope you like it. What does she sound like when she levels up? I'm surprised I didn't even do that yet.
Yet another beautiful verse of poetry.
Okay, Mem. How far can I go with her? Well, okay. I mean, I guess it's not exactly as bad as me saying I'll do Yaimiko, but it's another pink-haired girl, technically. It's like, we're off to a good start. I'm already here thinking about how far I can go with her and whatever. God damn it.
Yet another beautiful verse of poetry.
It's poetry in motion. Now she's got her eyes on me. Okay, no. Oh, wait. What? Okay.
Yet another beautiful verse of poetry.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's as far as I'm gonna get, because I can't get past level 80 yet. Or I can't get past level 70 because I haven't done the thing yet. Okay, so that's the case. Continue. Oh, wait! Oh, this'll be interesting.
Look, the dawn you've been chasing is finally breaking.
No, it's not. Cyrene, you're beautiful, but you're kind of behind. There. Don't you look at your bigger self all smug. It's so weird. It's like, hi, I'm you, but I'm technically not you either. And I only know this because I accidentally read some story spoilers for myself, and I'm still kind of confused, so... Maybe it's a good thing. That way, I'm not as, like, totally lost. But yeah, I'm here like, she's just staring at me. Okay, well. The Traveler, Servant, and... the Traveler, Servant, and Healer.
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer.
And your voice is still as sexy as ever.
My wish.
Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or two. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich?
Okay, two things. One, Stop winking at me! And 2, if you're listening to her voice with a headset, oh boy, sending shivers down my spine and everything. Like, damn.
Right, Princess Home Buddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it.
Oh my god, you guys, you can't just break character like that. Or, I don't know. Because it's like, he technically hasn't met them, but because we're in the past, but I don't know.
My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Damn. Castrus is laying on all the burns today.
Ouch! Where did that come from?
I guess it's like, this is for all those years of calling me Princess Home Buddy.
Right for the jugular, huh?
Yeah, I'll say, like, oh. Casters, I didn't know you could be so savage.
What about our friend from the Grove?
Babs.
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches.
And instead we had to watch her die. Like, seriously, Star Rail, why do you have to hurt me?
Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the Gold Weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
Well... What the... Okay, which one of you snorted? Can we jump in and fit right into their conversation? 3 wishes. They make you want to smile. Oh, me next! Me next! Ask me for my dream!
Doesn't sound like an easy task.
I mean... Cypher already acknowledged you.
Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free.
Live free or die hard.
They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Yeah, I guess even in Cypher's sort of weird way, she kind of is. So happy. Everyone's so happy. And they're gone. Speaking of so happy... Seriously, she's just giving me, like, strong Alice vibes. Do you say anything?
Finan? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions about wishes.
I don't know. I'm as surprised as you are.
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone?
What are you talking about? He's always like that.
No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
Well... Finan? There are a bunch of yaoi fangirls who ship you with him. So I'm sorry, but... To some girls, you're more than friends with him. Sorry to disappoint, but you end up being close friends. You'd be the kind of friends who think of nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath, which is not helping the yaoi fangirls whatsoever, so I'm not going to say that.
Just what kind of life am I going to lead?
One of a kind.
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind.
Yeah, that lousy bastard.
Finan, you look...
Mighty, you're not helping the yaoi fangirls, or maybe you are actually, but
Never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost.
it's the blankest of looks.
My wish is simple. One honest duel. Face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
I'm going to take that I'm going to rip that fancy mask from your face. Because I'm the mighty Tuma! God, I swear I hate that movie. And the worst part about it was I was looking forward to it so much, and then I actually watched it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what did you do? Like, the other 3 movies were great. Even though people said that they were terrible, I didn't think so. And then they give us this, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? The first movie in 4 or 5 years, and... whatever.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal.
And you're gonna be best friends with him. Or more, depending on who you ask, but... Also, I was going to say, with that kind of blank look, it's a good thing he doesn't have empty eyes of doom like Lumine.
Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
I'm going to hold you to that. And he's gone. Okay, Professor Sunshine, what do you got?
Finan, my student. Must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth.
That the Titans are people! People, I tell you! Well, technically yes.
I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little...
Yeah, pretty much everyone thought that.
I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a Titan?
It can happen. Careful, that's your future teacher you're talking about. He's gonna remember that, and he's gonna flunk every single one of your test scores. Because you made fun of him. His ambitions rest on your shoulders. Nah. Yeah, careful. Say anything else and he's gonna flunk you in the future.
Well, that's... something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
I mean, you could try. And he's gone. Oh. Hi, small me. Yeah, I'm just here like... One thing I find kind of disappointing is the fact that Small Cyrene obviously has... Oh my god, it's Mem.
This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think?
Oh my god, spoilers! You know, except for the fact that I already said that Mem and Cyrene are the same person, but... What I was going to say is... Okay, she's just going to try to keep looking... Small Cyrene, yeah, this is your future. Right in front of you. If she doesn't interrupt me again... I was going to say... There were some people who were kind of disappointed that this model right here... Obviously they put a lot of effort into her. She has her own voice and whatever. And yet... she never becomes playable. This Cyrene does.
This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think?
But yeah, it's like, why did you waste so many resources making this model for Cyrene and then you just toss her out the door? Some people were even here saying, like, you know, you could have maybe made this Cyrene like a 4-star character, like if you really wanted to, because we don't have too many of those anymore. And, you know, like, I wouldn't have minded. We can have little Cyrene and big Cyrene. She can be all love, sunshine, and rainbows. And then she can be smug about everything. They're the perfect team! Okay, well anyway, I guess let's just end this.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aaron Nova matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread.
That would definitely be a better world.
These crueling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins.
What are you talking about? Her British accent is sexy as hell. She's truly selfless in her dedication. She's as cold as winter frost. You're as cold as ice. Okay, well. No, I'm not gonna be mean to her. Especially not after everything she went through.
Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Well, I mean, if you're around for hundreds and hundreds of years and you slowly start to lose your humanity, I mean, are you gonna be the same?
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to see Trianne again, who was the first to depart. In the sea of flowers where the west wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple.
Apparently we're supposed to learn about how Aglaya used to be before she became, well, you know. I wonder when that's gonna be. Then again, if we're barely in 3.4, we may or may not have a bit of a ways to go.
Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
There you go. Loopholes.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy. Because only you can make these wishes come true.
You're making our dreams come true. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Obviously, I'm not Daryl Hall or Oates. John Oates. Do they still hate each other? I have no idea. I haven't heard what happened to them in years. I just remember, like they were fine for a while, and then, like, a few years back, they were, like, disputing and arguing and taking each other to court and whatever, and I'm like, oh, jeez. Like, what happened? Well, I'll always have their greatest hits album, some of which I don't even know about. And there's especially one song on there that I'm like, what the hell is this? But that's another story.
Only me?
Yes, only you. As in, only you can prevent firefighters.
Mark these words, Snowy. See you
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. I always get sad when I hear her say that. Okay, little me, I'm back.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
Well, apparently something was going on with him.
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
Because fate wants you to stop being a dingus and actually fulfill your destiny.
What's weighing on your mind?
Yeah, what's going on with your head right now?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Well, we, as in you and Cyrene, won't, but we, as in you and me, we get to meet them pretty easily. Even the darkest storm must eventually pass. Perhaps they'll come to Ides Elysiae. No, I don't think so. This calamity is what sets you on your journey.
If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae?
You don't have to worry about Ides Elysiae if everyone is dead in Ides Elysiae. Unfortunately, yeah, it's like, I'm not wrong, but it's still sad to think about, especially when we have this smug pink girl here. This smug pink girl and all these flying rabbit people thingies.
Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Special delivery.
Of course. But why?
Because he wants to see if he looks really handsome in the card, I don't know.
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now,
I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
That's a good theory. Maybe.
In that case...
Seriously, look at how smug she is. Like, look at this and try to tell me that this does not look smug to you. Like, just tell me. She is just so damn smug about everything.
Accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart.
I hope you do. I'm gonna hold you to that as well.
But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
Okay, well... Oh.
What? What's happening?
It's the end of the world. Or, well, the end of ID Cilicia, anyway.
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi!
We've got trouble. Okay, Felicia.
Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
Yep, that sounds about right.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the Veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean... ID Cilicia will be swept up in the prophesied catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
Do I even need to ask what happened?
But my parents... the whole village...
We need to save them, now. Is this calamity a Titan's doing?
Are we facing the 3 Titans of Calamity?
This is beyond any Titan, beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction.
AKA the Black Tide.
The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
So then, technically the Membrance Maze is okay. Now I really need to see what happened.
Not even Titans can...
Yep, I can tell you right now, we saw Aquila. We saw... Well... Yeah, we basically saw like a whole bunch of the Titans fall in one way or another. We saw Aquila and Nicodor become crazy, mindless beasts, basically. We saw the Titan of Reason become dead. We saw a lot of bad things happen.
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only 2 who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
Oh my... You're really gonna make me do this. You're really gonna make me do this. Stay here, safe in the maze. Listen to your heart when she's calling for you. Okay, well. As much as I like that song, protect those who must be protected. Okay, well, we know what I'm supposed to choose. but just because, what happens with what I want to choose?
As long as we survive, hope remains. But I just accepted the Deliverer card. To idly sit by and ignore this calamity now would be...
Okay, it's gonna make me go through it anyway. Okay, fine, then we can listen to all the options.
My heart.
Yes, like the song.
My heart knows but one path.
And your heart will go on. Yup, it's literally gonna make me choose it, no matter what I do.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
But I don't want anything to happen to her.
Indeed. Our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
I don't like where this is going.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within.
Is there now?
Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world. But one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow.
Until they become that merciful, ever-knowing presence from above.
When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer.
I do remember that.
Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path.
Although if I remember that flashback scene, Finon was just a kid. Literally younger than Cyrene. So if you really want to think of it this way, Cyrene never gets to see him grow up. She never gets to see him become the warrior he was meant to be.
And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend.
Don't make me feel more bad about it than I already do. Well...
Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, Deliverer.
Why are you still here? Oh right, he's technically the one who's helping us through this journey as much as I hate it.
Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Well, unfortunately, not for Ides Elysiae, but... What are you talking about? Don't tell me I'm the one who has to deliver salvation. Are you here just to spoil the story? Well, we already have some idea of how this sad story ends.
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
Considering that small village was his whole world, it might as well have been. Or okay, maybe I was remembering wrong, and maybe he was like about the same age as Cyrene. Anyway.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you? No, it can't be.
Also, I just noticed the Chrysos heirs have golden blood, right? You can see that here in this illustration very clearly. Anyway.
You... Are you... talking to me?
You've got to be kidding me.
No. That ribbon.
You're not kidding me.
Olivia.
So, the Black Tide literally corrupted all the people he knew and loved. And now we're literally hearing them begging him not to...
I should have known.
Save us. Save us.
Please. No. Stop. Please stop. Olivia, I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the Black Tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name. all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the Hand of Shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friend spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the Flame Chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
This is the Abyss of Fate. Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
Yup.
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
Well, if there's a plus side to this, at least I didn't have to see what happened to Cyrene.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, Light Calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty-Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, Though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akama to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands. After Aglaya's mediation, Feynman met Mighty Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Feynman's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
I mean, do I have a choice? Well, so yeah, as Finon's BFF, we have no choice but to continue on with this play. What are you doing? He's here like, what's a brother gotta do to get some fries? Huh? I want the fries, but where are the fries, man? Give me the fries! Okay, anyway.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
I don't know.
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other.
Yeah, or he could be pretending that he's in Hamlet. Either way, it just looks weird.
True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
I mean, isn't it, like, is it really that much different from how they would talk to each other? Well, I mean, aside from the fact that they didn't, like, obviously they're not friends, or not all that well acquainted, so of course they're not going to call each other by name.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
You have no idea.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That is a fundamental truth of this life.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now.
Look at me. Just a common soldier. If it weren't a contest of swords, Lady Goldweaver would have taken the fight herself. When it comes to dying for the Holy City, how could I ever measure up to her?
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Sounds like something she might do.
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysosaur. Now go, Phainon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Alright, BFF. Let's go teach him a lesson! Come on, we've got this. Someday, he too will be your comrade. And if you ask Yaoi fangirls, something more. What if we lose? Nah.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out.
Okay, so then... Huh. Okay, well, I mean... I know we saw Cyrene in the Void before. But, okay. I'll just hear, like, so... She's not dead? But then how did she get reincarnated into a pink rabbit creature? I guess I'll see.
Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantin's scales of justice.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm probably just as lost as you are.
Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she?
Okay, so I wasn't imagining it. He knows it too.
Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers.
I mean, he is the obviously evil guy.
Forget it. I need to catch up with Phainon first.
Hey, shut up! You're not supposed to talk. Okay, no. That only works in Genshin. Because in Star Rail, our protagonist actually is a character, and he doesn't need someone to be his mouthpiece and be annoying and talk about money and food.
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
Are we gonna have to do this again?
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
Because I don't remember how we did this the first time. Oh, yeah. That too. Either that or something that's clearly obvious.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement.
So the Sephiroth treatment.
But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Yup. I don't like this. Hi. This isn't awkward. You're just blankly staring at his chest.
Well, that's easy for you to say. I'm just a Holy City guard up against Kremnos' walking war machine of a prince. Don't you think this is a little bit too unfair?
Oh, that's how she attacks.
Don't overthink it, Finon. Trust your heart.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
The Deliverer card. The blade you carry. A heart of steel. I'm kind of at a loss, but... could it be?
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength.
Okay, we are.
In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The Deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This card. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
And who might you be?
Look, Finon.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinan, Finon, and...
Yes?
Hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Stop being smug. Cyrene, but how? Did I stumble into the wrong Amphorius? At this point, we might as well have, because... yeah. It just... nothing makes sense.
Why so surprised? Could it be... did you miss me?
Well, I mean... I kind of was here to myself saying that I didn't want to see you die because I felt like it was going to hurt me too much, but, well...
Cyrene?
Yep.
This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
Well...
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
Isn't that nice of her?
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there.
Yeah, he's probably getting impatient.
Still playing house, boy?
Yeah.
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry. You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Addis Elysiae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Memorance maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world.
Which was kind of like what I was saying before.
But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough.
Really?
Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer?
Okay. Oh, wait. Well, I don't remember what the solution was the first time, but I'm just here like, didn't I end up doing something like that?
How about it? Can you help us?
Me? Wouldn't that be cheating?
Relax. Our dear Crown Prince won't have a clue.
Because he can't see the other side?
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory, for their sake. I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow.
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes.
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
Okay, so now we know where that comes from.
It's a deal.
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Yes.
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment, for the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero.
We win! You're so smug.
However,
Oh, great.
The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes. Even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway.
Even though you look like him?
I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight till my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the Flame Chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Occam's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
You must see it now, how different this is from the flame chase journey you traveled.
Right. Have a good night then, Ensha. Let's see, where did you disappear to? Just whose memories are these? Just whose memories are these, and whose role am I playing? Yes, because I'm here like... He could not have been there for that, could he? And yep, bye. Take care for now.
Who? Or perhaps the role is not that of a person who really existed. Notice how only two particular individuals seem aware of your presence.
Yep. Cyrene and Phynon. So is this going to be some kind of crazy Sixth Sense kind of twist? Well, we know he's not dead. At least not anymore.
Patience. We're approaching the final act.
Are we now?
These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova. Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talenton as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats. Our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
Oh boy. What's happening now?
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
Jeez.
The West stands protected by mighty Scrimnomans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anexa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Arkham. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan. We set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. And put this world's fate to its final rest.
Okay. I think now I'm starting to see something here. So if Cyrene was the Chrysos heir for Orynyx. And we took on the authority of Orynyx. Well, that explains Billy. Well, it might partially explain the connection, but I don't know. I'm just taking a few shots in the dark here.
After which, we shall all face oblivion.
Oh.
Or embark on one final grand journey.
Act 3.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
And once again, she's looking all smug. And yeah, this is obviously different from when we went to go talk to Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The Black Tide has reached Akama. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase.
So within a few years from when we saw Finon and Mighty meet. Huh. Okay.
And the end of all things.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but now some of the other spoilers that I remember seeing are maybe kind of starting to make sense. But I'm not gonna really say anything until, like, I see for myself, and then I can kind of connect the dots. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just like... I mean, at face value, it does seem very confusing, because the end of the flame chase journey, at least a different flame chase journey, different from the one we went on with him.
The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Non-existent times, eh? Huh. Okay. Okay, well. We can get another group picture, or well, I guess it's more like a... I don't know. Well, unfortunately, Finon's face is being blocked by the HUD there. There. Close up. There we go. Or, oh, I keep forgetting. I can't do that when I'm in this setup. Oh, no, don't... Well, okay, thankfully she didn't try to shoot him in the face with that.
The future revealed by the Titan.
Just what will we see?
Probably something that none of us are gonna like.
The future revealed...
Just what?
Okay, well, I guess we have no choice. We have to go through it ourselves. Imagine that. And now we're back here.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But... just what is this?
Yeah, what the hell's going on now?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more.
This is probably the angriest I've heard him sound.
It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Meanwhile, Kalis is just looking at him like, dude, what the hell are you talking about?
The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would...
Well, I guess there's no turning back now. Keep going to witness the theatrical curtain call.
Time flows on, but memories will never fade into oblivion.
Or we can just watch Cyrene get on her magical swing and have all the little planets show up around her feet, and then just get rid of all that, you know? We don't need that anymore.
My journey to the
Aranova
Aranova.
comes.
Deliver.
Skies.
Enough talk.
Go.
Now there
What
is
is this
one
wondrous?
sorry excuse.
Beyond the Aranova. Make the Aran...
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I wanted to hear... Even if it was just layered voices and whatever. You know I hate interrupting or cutting off voice lines.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
This is the rest of Finon and Cyreni's story? Haven't I seen this scene before?
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
AKA, only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Aranova. Which, in this case, Finon was the one that survived. I mean, yeah, Kaelis was there too, but still. Or, I don't even know now, but I guess... Well, I guess it is still like a repeating cycle in a sense.
A total of 33,550,335 times.
That's how many times the world's been reset! God damn!
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle.
What cycle? I knew it. Okay, well, I only knew it because like I said, I read those spoilers by accident when I was trying to figure out what to do about Cyrene. Reddit can be weird like that. Then, of course, I blame my curiosity as well.
Sharp as ever, I see.
So then it truly is a never-ending cycle, where the result is always the same.
Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth?
Okay.
Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame chase journey, and the cycles of Amphorius.
Okay, so optional.
Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Are you done now? Okay, so optional, watch the memory fragments. Or, yeah, go talk to him, but we're not doing that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna talk to each of these one by one. Eternal Recurrence number 134.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here... So, in the end you succeeded. Executioner.
Okay. Oh my... Okay, can I read this? So 10,348,765. That's quite the jump.
Castros, didn't you?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the River of Souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me. Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
I hear them. The dead hail you. They're prepared. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
Okay, 7,753,021.
There's water everywhere. This place is always so wet and sticky. Even my tail's getting heavy. Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise. Yikes. Nobody from Dolos could stand this.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
So at least in two of these cases, we had somebody show up alongside him and presumably sacrifice themselves to the Flame Reaver. Okay, 2,691.
Just shut up and get out of here! Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me. Together, let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out, scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart. Go. Leave this to me. If the Black Tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Okay, another huge jump. So 823,156. Little Eco?
Hey, little one. Are you scared?
Do I want to know where Hyacinth is?
As brave as Hyacinth. Stay close, little Eco.
I guess I don't want to know.
What? No, not you two. I see. I won't squander your kindness. Your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Aranova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
I've got another one of these. So 3,000, or no, 3,355,000, no, 33,550,334. So just a bit off from there, and I guess we're getting close to, well, I already forgot what number cycle he said we're on, but we're close to the 33 million whatever he said.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may not come to pass.
The Aranova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that I may entrust it to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest future for the new world. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
So in that timeline, Naglaya survived up to the very end. Okay, let me see this one. 24,581,189.
Treeby, look. We made it to the vortex. That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west wind ends. Era Nova. We're so close now. You can't speak anymore.
Don't tell me he's holding the doll.
Please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
And last one. $67,023.
The Vortex of Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
Well, all the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Oh. Okay, now I'm starting to question... Were all of them just figments of his imagination? Was he just trying to make himself feel better? That's a bit... Jeez.
Of course. How could I forget that?
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too. Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
Well, that's all of them.
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Okay, either not yet, or... show me the final memory. There's nothing else we have to do here.
Ah, very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival, and this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything.
Because the Trailblazer is an outlier in all this. So, I guess he has been waiting a pretty damn long time. This cycle's been going on for over 33 million times.
I believe that since you've bathed in that eon's gaze...
Oh?
You can make Amphorius' frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius.
So that's us.
The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw, the other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder, the Flame Reaver.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner.
With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
For boss time.
Time has come to once again start everything.
You're lost.
Now, can I just... I went in with a bad hand, but, well, I guess I'll just say it now. A lot of people in the comments of this post I was reading said that it was pretty obvious, but it wasn't to me, but... The fact that the Flame Reaver and Phynon were both saying that, perfectly in sync, even taking up a very similar stance. Yeah, apparently they are one and the same. Okay, well. Oh god, I don't even know. And I guess I can do this.
The time has come to once again start everything.
You're lost.
Well, okay, I guess we'll see if this does it.
Can you find the answer?
Although how he becomes a Flame Reaver, I'm not sure of yet. But yep, I guess they were already like, well, even then, like, look at the sword. It's like a reverse version of his sword.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Well, I guess we're doing okay.
This ends now. With your corpse. I'll ignite the dawn! How is this possible? The sons of destruction, now twinned. You then set your blood ablaze, your fury.
They completely lost themselves.
Yup. Jeez.
Feeling spiffy?
Okay, well, how convenient.
Future will come.
That's all the spark you got.
Score.
The future is bright. Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer? Dear viewers, I've kept you waiting.
Oh wait, oops. Well. I can still do it.
Existence is of no consequence. For tomorrow.
Want a battle? Guide to Rainbow Bridge.
Burn the yoke. Unchanging.
Let's play from
Ceasing.
feeling spiffy?
Future will come.
Now we can go into Sephiroth mode, and before we do that, I don't know if I heard right, but it almost sounded like they both said about burn to ash, which was very creepy and very, like, the fact that it was in sync, possibly, but in any case. Alright, now it's time for Sephiroth mode.
Tear the sky. Is that all? Is that all? So without substance. Empty shell. Is that all? Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Branded by strife. Not enough. This form shall fuel the fire. Burn unceasing. Hail the new dawn.
One person alone, we witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
Well then.
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation.
Endless. Infinite. And the fact that Amphorius is basically a huge infinity symbol. Yeah, I guess now it all makes sense.
A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Finan. We set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Okay. False Sky from Genshin Impact, anybody?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator. that it's God.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
I guess leave it to the Titan of Time to be able to see all that. It makes sense, right? Those are all different timelines.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii.
I guess that is an appropriate analogy. Especially since it does seem like everything's burning and... even the sky right now! The color of fire! The color of flames!
We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over.
Oof, yeah. Looking at that there. They're basically subjects in a laboratory running through a program over and over again. Or, well, extrapolation for results, I guess.
What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions.
Ironically, he's the one who outright says that it's the end of the world. Well, I guess if we need further confirmation, and that I wasn't just being silly, yes, it really was the end of the world.
As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed.
Okay, I'm guessing this is still... I guess this is a different timeline.
This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights. But From just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Okay, that's just messed up on so many levels.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496. Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the Black Tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this. Tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chase journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
So that's how she, I guess, technically stopped existing. She didn't die.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, Cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm.
Smug until the very end.
Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel, to prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, destruction and synthesis is formed.
And follows in our footprint right here in anything that ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend. Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger. Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction? The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before. No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate. And I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness, sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like a ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, There's no room for redos. And go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed. Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the Light Calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Saritra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the Flame Chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Hi, Silians. So I guess that's... Jeez, I haven't been talking, so... I guess that's two characters that were introduced in this storyline that we're kind of getting to. Well, Saritra, obviously we haven't seen her, but she's mentioned. And here's High Silians finally.
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiora, please take me to meet Her Majesty Saritra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Silians, nameless swordmaster.
And holy smoke, is she gorgeous. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, High Silians. Finally.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one.
Well, man, and I just love how smug she is, too. Definitely an interesting design, and... well, of course, I've mentioned the game before in my Genshin streams, but... kind of interesting how Wuthering Waves... I don't want to say they copied Poyo's games, but... the character of Morny kind of has a similar sort of body going on with her, if you catch my drift. I found that to be like kind of like, huh. Interesting. Although if you really want to argue it, Fire Emblem Heroes also kind of did something similar. And that game predates both of those. Anyhow.
But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Paimon?
Which almost sounds like Paimon. At least Paimon's not in this game.
Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
Okay. When Finon is in the team, technique point limit increases, and using his technique defeats enemies within a certain range ahead. Well, okay, that I already knew, since I was already kind of doing that.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Okay.
Light up the dawn.
There, I did it. Okay. I don't know what kind of bad intentions and oh, okay, well. At least it didn't get reversed.
Light up the dawn.
And okay, it uses up 2 technique points.
Oh. Nice moves.
Okay.
Light up the dawn.
We just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Yep, don't I know it. I'm just checking here. I don't even know how long I've been going. Okay, about, well, not quite 3 hours yet. Well, I'd like to hope that this doesn't go on for like another 2 hours. Of course, if it does, then I'm just gonna have to kind of bail out like I did in the last stream. Because, yeah, it's a lot to take in.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
Oh, there she is.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
At last, I can meet with Her Majesty Saridra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals, especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
Okay, interesting. So everything you would think to do, yeah, don't do it. Good to know.
She really is down to earth.
Yeah, it definitely sounds that way. Although I can't say for sure since we haven't quite met her yet. But the only thing I do know is she kind of almost looks like Farina. Not quite, obviously, but...
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Okay. So, don't be, you know, kissing up to her like she's a queen, even though she is. And remember social distancing.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp, and you'll be just fine.
Okay, and she's gone. Oh, goody. We're gonna go greet Imperator... I don't know how to say the word anymore. Imperator...
I will walk to the end.
Imperator Siridra. Okay, who do we have here? Well, I recognize one of the... I guess I'll call them one of the Tribios girls, but... Is that Aglaya? That's totally Aglaya. But gives.
Dux Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
Little hostage? Okay, why is Tribby a little hostage?
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Siridra?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her.
Okay.
The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals.
Imperator. Well, watch me forget anyway.
Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
Okay, so they're basically the execution squad?
I see. It's a trap.
Yep, it's a trap for dinner.
I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealant. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
Okay, so you're not the execution squad. Then... Okay, fine. Then I guess let's just go through this.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
Yep, where have I felt this before?
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands.
Okay, I unfortunately button mashed. Oh. No, don't do that! Okay, speak of Tribby's prophecy. Okay, that's... Okay, fair enough.
Is that correct, Lady Treby?
How?
How is this possible?
Because he came from the future. Well.
He got it right?
Yup. Because again, he came from the future and he saw it himself.
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
Well, I guess rules are made to be broken, right? It's like, that's what the Trailblazer always says.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Tribi. The Finan of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you. But do not seek him out, because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie. I will tell you the truth, and you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova. Because I know both of you, and I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Sarit. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself, and in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans, one by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
Well, this is awkward.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive. After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself. That day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future, I can't remember anymore.
Technically a grandfather paradox, in a way. Anyhow.
I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow, sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour. And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Okay, this is different. Eternal Recurrence, number 1. Subject Kaslana persuaded the 12 Chrysos heirs to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have a substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs were terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Kaslana regressed the extrapolation process, and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. Admin notes, the first devastating failure. Okay, well, I guess let's carry through, or play through. Eternal Recurrence number 2. Subject Kaslana adopted a strategy similar to the Eternal Recurrence number 1. No substantive impact on the experimental progress was observed. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kaslana regressed the extrapolation process. External Recurrence number 3. Minor adjustments detected in Subject Kazlana's strategy. Decision waiting for avoid sacrifice of past companions has been increased. After verification, this adjustment did not have a substantive impact on the experimental progress. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation progress. Now we're skipping a bit. External recurrence number 15. Subject Kazlana attempted to decompile the Black Tide for the first time, aiming to elevate access privileges and execute unauthorized access authorization operations against specific subjects represented by the 12 Chrysos heirs. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated. Sorry, let me just... something in my eye. Terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process. External recurrence number 42. Well, Subject Kazlana's 11th attempt to breach the Scepter's core layer has failed. The decision waiting for avoid sacrifices of past companions showed a minor decline. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated in sequence. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process. And external recurrence number 133. Analysis of observations from maternal recurrence number 83 to 133 indicates that Subject Kazlana's strategy is gradually converging with that of external recurrence number 42. Over synchronicity risk detected. Potential cognitive function degradation suspected. Admin notes. This will undoubtedly reinforce the Iron Tomb's destruction vector. Within expectations. No intervention required. Continue observation. Well then. Nope. External recurrence number 134.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The Black Tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
And even though even though it was just, well, in this case, Kazlana laughing, I'm sorry I pushed the button too soon. And yep, it's like, at his core, Anaxa's always gonna be the same.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. He'd probably be like, what, you're telling me there's a version of me that actually worships them? Okay, let me go and kick his ass. I'll be right back.
Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, The noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
That he was.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Okay, well... Oh, dang it. Well... Let me just double check here. Okay, yeah, it's about 3 hours, so... I think I'll just leave it there for now.
Say, this is a pretty good spot to set up a Sparksicon.
Sparksy, we've been through this. It's the end of the world. It keeps telling me bid farewell to Black Swan. It's like, no, stop doing that. I'm not doing that. You're not tricking me again. Okay, let me claim that. Okay, the fall that dawns rise. Hero shatter that woeful effigy. Tear off the Flame Reaver's mask. Okay, I guess that's the only one we got. Oh, no, don't. I meant to... I'm sorry, but no. Let me see what I can do. Even if it sounds like a fool's errand, I still want to try to get her light cone, but I don't know. I guess we're just gonna see. And last one. Yep, unfortunately, none. Okay, let me actually see how many times have I done this. Records. Subscribe for more. Well, that's the name of the light cone. I'm not actually. I think I've mentioned in the past where it's like, if you like my content, I'm not going to tell you, hey, subscribe today and whatever. It's like, nope, like, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you. I don't know why, I don't like streamers that do that. Sometimes it just feels like, I don't know. Or, wait a minute, hold on, does this... Okay, it's a bit... Well, it's a little weird to me because I'm passing through here and then... I apparently got Natasha from this? Like, how? Okay, well, I guess if I'm going through this, I have up to 51 pity on this. 54, I guess, now that I've done those 3 tickets there. Will I get it? I don't know. I guess it's going to depend on a lot of things. Okay, well. In that case... Okay, yeah, so I guess next time we're going to continue through this, and, well, I guess technically all the stuff that I was holding back on talking about, I can kind of talk about it now. So, yeah, all those spoilers are not spoilers anymore. Well, okay, obviously they haven't officially gone out and said that Mem and Cyrene are one and the same, but whatever. At this point, it's like, it really does seem like you can draw the parallels between them, and I guess the big clue being that, well, I have Cyrene now, so her splash art literally gives it away, and so do her idols. But anyway, so next time we're going to continue through this, see what exactly we're going to do now that we're, like, we have this, well, because Lana has this plan going on, and yeah, it's just utter insanity. Anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Later, folks.